Miracles. It is another movie review. I hope you are ready. You guys know that I love Stephen King. So anytime a book comes out, I always get it. Anytime a movie or like a television series based on one of his either short stories or massive books comes out, I am right there clicking on it, ready to watch it. So this movie is available on Hulu, and this was actually done by Lifetime. It is called Big Driver, and this stars Maria Bello, and I absolutely love anything she's in. I think she's a fantastic actress. So here is the story. Tess is a very well-known author. She writes these mystery thriller stories about a knitting society, and she's very well known, and so she's asked to go speak a few hours away to this book club. She arrives there, no problem. She's got the GPS, and she's talking to the GPS like I do and a lot of other people do. So she arrives at this book club. It goes off really well. And this lady that is in charge of the book club says, "Did you take this certain highway?" Tess says, "Yes, it's long, it's busy." And so this lady offers to give her directions down I would call it like a country road, and it's sort of like a shortcut. So Tess is all excited. She can get there quicker to her home and relax, and that's that. So she gets on the road and she takes these directions and she's talking to her GPS. And so she's driving, and all of a sudden there's boards in the road that have nails in them. They puncture one of her tires, and she pulls over to this abandoned gas station. So she tries to get on her phone, and of course there's no signal. And then all of a sudden this really massive pickup truck kind of slowly comes up. So she goes over to the driver's side, and it's a friendly enough guy. He's very, heavy set, and he offers to help her. So he pulls right beside the car. He gets out of his truck, and Miracles, this man is massive. He's over 6 foot tall, very heavy. And when he got out of the truck, I just instantly got a horrible feeling. So as he begins to help her with the tire, she has her phone and she's like standing next to the truck. She's still trying to get a signal. Well, she looks over her shoulder into the bed of the truck and finds boards with nails on them, exactly like the ones that got her tire. She looks over and he's looking up at her, and she's like, "So how is the tire looking?" And he stands up and he said, "Well, it has writing on it." And he was just being his mood and his manner changed instantly. He gets really close up to her and he said, "How about instead of fixing your tire, I screw you?" All of a sudden, he comes with like a sucker punch right to the side of her face, knocks her completely out. And I want to warn you, when she wakes, it is a very brutal and violent rape. It's uncomfortable. It makes you cringe. But afterwards, after he beats the crap out of her and does this violent rape to her, he's done, and he kind of slaps her around, and she's not waking up. He drags her to this stream, slaps her again, and just assumes that she is dead. So he drags her into this dark water pipe, is what I would call it, and he leaves. It seems like it would be like hours. She wakes up and just instantly screams, and she looks around, and of course he's nowhere to be found. So she finds the strength to get up, actually crawl, and the disturbing part is that there are more bodies. I think there's 3 more bodies of females that she has to crawl over. And each body is in different states of decomposition. She crawls out, and I don't know, guys. She is just an absolutely fantastic actress. She's crawling out of this pipe. She gets up. She can barely walk. She she's got a concussion. Every time a vehicle comes over the hill, she hides. She doesn't know if he's coming back for her. So she goes to this gas station, and you're thinking that she's calling the police. But what she's doing is she's calling her phone at home, her answering machine, and relaying what she has been through, because she knows that she may forget this after she, falls asleep, or, because she's got a concussion. She looks absolutely horrible. She calls a limo service that knows her. They take her home, and she goes in and she fixes herself up. She's, her eye, she's horribly, horribly beaten. She listens to this message and she crumbles to the floor, and you can just feel her, I don't want to say giving up, but just sadness. So then she begins to talk to herself. And the Knitting Society that she writes about is a group of these older ladies. So these older ladies start to appear to her, and the head of the group is talking to her saying, "What are you going to do?" And then begins the revenge. And this is a must-see film. I was hooked from the very beginning. The director, the way that they did this storyline, the acting, I literally felt like I crawled into the movie and was with Tess the whole entire time. I found this film very, very awesome. I highly recommend this. This is one of the best, made for TV movies I've ever seen. I thought it was very well done. So if you like this movie review, click that like button. If you're not a miracle and want to be, click that subscribe button. Watch a miracle happen. I love you guys. I will see you next week. Bye, guys.